A man walked into a king's private chamber, alone. No army, no witnesses, no noise. Moments later, the king was dead, and somehow, no one noticed. Now pause for a second. Can you guess what Bible story this is from? Drop your answer in the comments before you continue. Before Israel had kings, they had judges, not judges in courtrooms, but leaders raised by God in times of crisis. Because Israel had a pattern, they would forget God, fall into sin, become oppressed, and then cry out for help. And every time, God would send someone, not always strong, not always famous, but always chosen. Israel had fallen again. This time, they were under the rule of Moab, led by a king named Eglon. For 18 years, Israel suffered, controlled, humiliated, silenced, until finally they cried out to God. Warrior, not with a king. He chose a man named Ehud, a man people would overlook without a second thought, because Ehud was left-handed. In that time, that made him seem weak, but what people saw as weakness, God turned into strategy. Ehud made a plan, a short, double-edged sword, sharp, easy to hide, and he strapped it to his right thigh, the side no one would think to check. He entered the palace with gifts, calm, respectful, unthreatening. The guards searched him carefully, but they found nothing, because they were looking for a right-handed threat. After delivering the tribute, Ehud left. Then he stopped and turned back. I have a secret message for you. The king dismissed everyone. They were alone, just a ruler, and a man no one suspected. Ehud stepped closer and said, I have a message from God for you. The king stood up, and in that moment, everything changed. Ehud reached with his left hand, drew the hidden blade, and struck. No alarm, no warning, just a locked room and a fallen king. Ehud walked out calmly. The guards thought the king was resting, so no one checked. By the time they realized, it was too late. Israel rose, Moab fell, and after 18 years, they were free. God doesn't always choose the strongest, or the loudest, or the most obvious. Sometimes, He chooses the one people ignore.